when we get to the later point of the game, I don't really care about Jax. I'm just diving onto the point-and-click CC from the Vi or from the Nautilus as well. So avoided doing the Krugs because it means that he's in position then to contest the top Scuttle Crab. And now he's just going to move immediately through mid lane as well and try and get on towards that bottom side. But you're maybe just looking for the gank onto Jojopyun instead, as Jojo...
Gravity field goes down. Jojo has the flash, will use it early to escape Isma. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, trades continuing, top side as well. Loopy forced away, Ignite, ticking another auto is enough, and Supa pulls out first blood.
Nicely done. Good hook from Alvaro to set that one up, but Isma now going to spot it. Both of these resets.
Yeah, I don't know if he knew that Elyoya was waiting in the bush because Isma is now very low HP and Jojo and Elyoya can chase him down. Reeker's just finishing his reset in the mid lane. It's like, Isma, you're on your own. Can you escape? Elyoya flashes! And the answer is Isma cannot. 2-0 now for MKOI.
Yeah,
Rahel decides not to flash for the chase with Alvaro working his way up the river.
Yeah, a little nervous as there was multiple members of Movistar KOI. Crab going to go cross to Elyoya. How far do you want to go here?
Alvaro has flash and ignite. Loopy's going in with the grand entrance. Vault Breaker charged up by Elyoya. Rahel now needs to jump across, but Alvaro lands the root there with the staggering blows, and Rahel dies to the ignite. And oh, SK, what on earth are you doing? They lose another kill. Another 2, in fact, as Isma falls alongside him. MKOI, like...
Yeah, it does mean that Genix will have to reset, though, because he can't really contest in the next wave. So, Dragon to Movistar KOI, and they're just going to continue.
Running around the corner, there's always a threat. And now, Myrwn is the one who is under threat, as Genix, Reeker, and Isma are looking for the collapse. Myrwn flashes away, public execution gets onto the backline. Genix still tanking up the tower. Myrwn still very healthy, and that tower is ramping up. Isma down to 100 HP. Reeker trying to put the damage down as well. Meanwhile, on the top side, there's another dive happening. MKOI already killed off Rahel. Elyoya tanking the tower. Loopy was able to escape. Myrwn survives on the bot side, and is perfect for MKOI across the map. Reeker, you stay around here, should be okay. Myrwn just dashes in, clears the wave, and then can reset.
Yeah, I mean, Reeker accidentally taking another terror shot in the exit there means I'm not even sure as well to maybe look for a dive on the bottom half of the map.
Reeker gonna try and survive this. I'm not sure how well he'll do. Gravity field goes down, Elyoya tanks up the tower. Arcane Storm going out as well. Cease and desist enough. Elyoya flashes away, and that spiraling despair not only for Reeker, but also for SK. 6-0 now for MKOI.
And you had a double reset. Wait for hook. Now a TP in behind Jojopyun.
Jojo has no flash. Glacial Prison is going to hit. Okay. Jojo, you overstepped a little bit. He's going to try and walk his way away. Just delay for as much as possible.
Get the wave.
Can't quite get it. Molten Fisher, not enough. Because in this sort of situation, it is easy to be like, oh, we're just in the lead, overstep a little bit, right? We saw there Myrwn trading with Genix. He wins that 1v1. You saw he was very much an advantage to the health. He looks for the public execution, spiraling despair going down as well. The 2v1 also in Myrwn's favor. Genix gets a counter-strike. Myrwn diving forward, and just as I praised them for not overstepping, Loopy comes back in, but where's the damn damage? You don't have any of Genix's in there. In the end, the tower will fall. The Drake as well for MKOI. Yes, it is. Wait, pending ride approval.
Soon, TM.
TP behind. SK are looking for something here. Loopy does have the quickness. Is he going to get down with it? MKOI looking for the re-engage, and Reeker pops the stopwatch. Rahel caught out towards the backside. Counter-strike coming onto Alvaro as well as they're looking for the CC chain, but MKOI wrapped up Genix like a gift basket. He did. Wait, he did it. He's whooping. He's whooping on them, guys. Whoop! Straight onto the back line. SK get nothing.
I think it has been in a while. Like, I really don't know who's going to come out on top this split.
I think alongside it, it's not G2 at the top, right? Yeah. And them struggling as Jojopyun flashes over the Glacial Prison. Does still have the Voracious Attica. Meanwhile, there's an engage in the mid lane. Cease and desist onto Rahel. Loopy dashes away. Saves his own life for only a second as the Vault Breaker follows him. Depth charge going to land as well. They still are just chasing forward for Loopy. We'll see Elyoya retreat. Genix underneath the tower. Alvaro and Myrwn still have their false lives.
That was a hook, Alvaro.
Spare GA. Hey.
Look, he's
winning.
We
watch and we don't judge, okay? Myrwn's still trading in it. Like, you could just look for a little bit more damage. The thing here is, often if you're trading your false life for damage, and you're looking for cooldowns, right? You're looking for flashes, you're looking for ultimates. When you're on the retreat like that, you're not really going to get anything.
Yeah, I was like, this is definitely not the Warmogs build.
But you could get a clink.
It is, yeah. It is the... Oh, maybe no.
Yeah, the giant Sejuani building Heartsteel when you're 6,000 gold behind at 25 minutes. Oh, did Loopy see them? I'm going to say he didn't. I'm going to say perhaps he did not observe the fact that MKOI were waiting for him in the bush. It's another kill. Over to Supa. Elyoya perhaps looking for Reeker. Cease and desist goes in. Good stopwatch. Has a second to think about what he's done, what his team's done this game, and the answer to that, not much, as MKOI continue to collapse. Glacial Prison landing on Elyoya, though. He almost falls. He still survives. Spiraling despair on Jax as they can't get their second kill of the game. The tower forfeit for MKOI. 12-1 now, their advantage. It's going to be an 8,500 gold as they take the tier 2, or take some of the tier 2 in the bottom.
The rest of MKOI can never get Baron.
No, MKOI can, but Myrwn can't, Rob. You got to take the small wins where you can. But yes, MKOI will take the Baron, as you say. And
are we being a bit... I don't know if we've gone a bit far.
to see something. I just don't think we've seen anything from SK yet. Obviously, there's still spring, there's still summer, but the fact that with 3 games left in the split, we are saying there are still splits in a month's time, shows how SK have performed so far. Jojo gets a kill on Loopy. Alvaro locked up for a second. Rahel was able to dash across the wall, buffering out, but Elyoya's on the chase, and it's a public execution for Rahel as Myrwn takes him down. Isma, Reeker, and Jenax being chased away. Elyoya could just jump across the wall. I think he's going to. Look at that Vault Breaker using the oracles to catch out Reeker. And the stopwatch doesn't really buy him much time at all. Myrwn dashing forward for Jenax. MKOI with the Baron, 27 minutes in, are pushing through the base. The first inhibitor forfeit, and perhaps the Nexus towers to boot.
Isma didn't build hard steel with Warmogs.
Oh, Warmogs. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay.
Sorry, but there's the engage. There we go. Loopy will fall. The rest of SK are sure to crumble. The towers return to rubble, and I think Movistar KOI are going to be very, very happy with this one.
Did go for the Warmogs in the end. Double Giant's belt. In the end, I think he must have sold one of them, because I'm pretty sure Warmogs builds out of a single Giant's belt. But yeah, as you say, MKOI will clean it up. 17 kills to 1. A dominant performance by them. Impeccable stuff. SK, on the other hand, found wanting.
Yeah, 0-6 for SK. With 1 week left, you've got a lot of catching up to try and do. But for Movistar KOI, I mean, they look absolutely fantastic. And again, like, I think next week, that Fnatic game, or sorry, not the Fnatic game, the game against G2 that they have is really going to solidify where they end in the standings.
You can vote for one of